Why does CJ look like a freaking demon? Like, what's up with his eyes? Anyway, we're out here in San Andreas in front of the Low Probe Inn because today we're gonna get weird with it. So what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another GTA video. My name is Saintsfan, and today, well, GTA 6, we might have our first look because, much to many people's surprise, inside of the Low Probe Inn, there might be a GTA 6 photo. Now, unfortunately, I can't go in first person, so CJ's model is just gonna be chilling here. But when we're inside, we're gonna, of course, head over here to this left wall. There's a bunch of pictures. And these pictures, there's a bunch of them from GTA 5. I think there's a couple from Red Dead Redemption 2. But there's one picture in particular that is in no other Rockstar game. And, well, it looks like it could be from Miami, from Vice City. And that is this picture right here in the middle. The picture of the house. This picture is sort of blown up over the last couple of days. This is what's kickstarted the GTA 6, the rumors, the Easter eggs, whatever you want to call it. Because this picture might be the first look at GTA 6. In 10 years, whenever the game comes out, we might look back at this picture and be like, wow, that actually was legitimate. Let's break it down. Let's, again, get weird with it because there's a lot to go to connect it all. But it all does make sense. The first thing that we're going to take a look at is all the other pictures because there's a bunch here. So Nicholas7907 on Reddit actually decided to sort of put a description to all these other pictures. And you can see most of them are from GTA 5. And I mean, obviously, like we have the Galileo observation. We have some Sandy Shores areas. We have the Vinewood Hills communication tower at the bottom. A lot of stuff GTA 5. We do have a Red Dead Redemption 2 Guarma shot. That is, of course, the one on the left with the green. The two at the bottom, I don't think, he says possibly real life photos. I think those are just like a filter on some GTA 5 photos. But all the other ones, or like every other photo, is either GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2, except that house one. That's the only one that is unknown. And it is so weird how every other picture is from a game Rockstar's made, except for this one lone house. And this right here is the best sort of resolution. Like, it's not the best picture because I think even in the game files, it's like a very small picture. So this is the best we're going to be getting. But if you've played GTA 5 for the last couple of years, you know this is nowhere even close to being anywhere in Los Santos. And if you're wondering if this is maybe somehow like just an IRL picture, well, I mean, it kind of looks like it, but hey, look, maybe optimistic thinking. That's how good GTA 6's graphics will be. Almost indistinguishable. But if we actually sort of look deeper, there are a couple of things that make this to be in the Rage engine or Rockstar's engine. And the clouds are definitely one of the biggest key points here. So if we take a look at this cloud, you can see the general look of it. And well, Red Dead Redemption 2, the most recent Rockstar game, look at these clouds. In my opinion, they are almost identical. They look very, very similar, which is a good indication that going back to that picture of the house, this is in Rockstar's engine. This isn't like an IRL picture. Also, if you kind of maybe stretch it a little bit, the foliage looks very similar to Red Dead Redemption 2's foliage. I mean, it's hard to really tell with the grass and stuff. Obviously in the Red Dead Redemption 2 picture, it's much more clear because it's probably like a 4K picture. The picture from San Andreas though, it is, very low resolution. So it's harder to tell with the grass and stuff, but the clouds are almost a dead giveaway. So that's the first point, just to say this picture more than likely is in Rockstar's engine. This is not a real life picture. So Rockstar made this picture in their engine. They put all these assets together to make this picture. The second point, and this is where we're going to get weird. What makes this even Vice City or Miami? Why are people suggesting this is GTA 6, a GTA 6 picture? Well, someone, and I don't even know how they found this, but someone found this house for sale in Florida. More specifically, Miami, Florida. But look at this house. Looks very similar. The tree in the middle is very similar. The trees on the back right and back left are very similar. The clouds are actually very similar. The house is very similar. And this is the location of this house that was found. You can see sort of in Miami, Florida, and in a more suburban area of Miami, Florida. And I believe this was the guy Egrobar on the GTA forums. He sort of is the guy who found this. Again, have no idea how, but everything is similar. Now, of course, there's some, slight differences with the house. Like there's no sidewalk in the GTA picture. You can't see the mailbox, but they are very, very similar. And the reason I bring this up is because in game development, what usually happens is if you're basing something off of real life, you'll go there, take some pictures, right? Get some ideas of how it all looks, and then make your own version of it. And it seems like that's what Rockstar did here. They almost took this picture and then made their own version of it. And this isn't anything new. I mean, look, here's an example from GTA 5. This is a picture they took from somewhere, I guess in Los Angeles. And then that is Benny's, basically. This is the Benny's building. It's not 100% the same. I'll put them side by side here, but they are very similar. So Rockstar do take pictures from real life and then make them in their game. And then in case maybe that doesn't prove anything, here's another theory that maybe that picture is a reference to a house from Golden Girls. I have no idea. I guess it's a show. I have no idea. There's a picture of that house. Very similar looking house. And coincidentally, that show or wherever Golden Girl, whatever it was, it took place in Miami, which of course is Vice City. So the second point here is that, well, this picture is clearly based off of something from Miami or Vice City. So far we have a picture of an area that's in Rockstar's engine that is not in any other Rockstar titles that has very strong ties to the Vice City area. And then that brings us to the third point that I want to bring up. And that is just why. Like, why did Rockstar make this image? Why did they go out of their way to make these assets in the way they are in their engine just for a picture in the little pro bin? All these other pictures are taken from GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2. So they just went in those games and took a picture. Boom. Now they have art. But this one lone picture of this house, this was created in their engine. Why would they go through all that work just for a picture, just for some artwork? Well, that's probably because it wasn't created just for this artwork. It's probably because this is our first look at GTA 6. This is probably an area they're working on in GTA 6. And they said, you know what? Let's give a little Easter egg. Let's throw them a bone. Let's see if anyone can figure it out. And then they put that in here. And you may be wondering, well, why would Grove Street Games, the mobile developer team that Rockstar outsourced the GTA Trilogy, why would they put that in this game? They're not the Rockstar that's working on GTA 6. Well, according to people who beat the game, I guess you can see the credits from the GTA Trilogy, and there are actually Rockstar developers or Rockstar employees, like Rockstar North employees, I guess, that are credited, probably with little minor things. And this more than likely is one of those minor things. And if you think this is an outlandish thing to do, well, it's not, because Rockstar's basically done this in the past with Red Dead Redemption 2. This was a picture people found, the top one, without all the squares and circles. Just that top picture was leaked, like literally, I think 5 years or something like that. Something crazy before Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. And then when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, that's the bottom picture. It's the same house tweaked a little bit because the bottom picture was in the new version, where the top one I think was in like the old engine or something. But people found that top picture way before Red Dead Redemption 2, way before it was even announced, and it ended up being true because that's what Rockstar do. They like to leave these little clues for people to find. And coming back to the game, the final thing I'll say is, if this picture was found anywhere else, I think maybe you could argue we're getting a little crazy with it. However, the fact that they put it in the UFO Inn, like in this place where conspiracies and, you know, all this other stuff gets thrown around, it almost is too easy to sort of figure out, right? Like, it makes way too much sense now, given everything that we've seen. I guess, of course, at the end of the day, this is all just speculation, right? We're all just grasping at straws because Rockstar will never tell us anything about GTA 6. And maybe this isn't even close to GTA 6. Maybe this house picture is, I don't know, just some elaborate troll by Rockstar. But given the fact that everything else in here is from GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2, and this one lone picture, this one house is not, and this one house has connections to a Vice City-like area. It has connections to the Rage engine. I just think this is all, there's too many coincidences for it to be random. And in my opinion, I do think this picture is our first look at GTA 6. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I know this was maybe a little longer of a video. Again, it was a weird video. We got weird with it. Look, there's no denying that, you know, bringing up a house in real life that someone's selling to this picture in game is not weird, but that's what we do as GTA fans. That's what we got to do. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. Do you think this is GTA 6, or do you think we're just all crazy? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.